riders, this is Dr. Tanya Olson with Move Like a Rider, and this is the fourth of four videos where I'm doing a very basic introduction to the autonomic nervous system and talking about the head and the heart space of both the horse and the rider. Now, this last video, I want to talk about how a rider can positively influence both themselves and their horses in nervous systems and allow for greater communication, better relationship, and a more harmonious experience with your horse. So the last video I talked very briefly about triggers and the autonomic nervous system, specifically the sympathetic, which is the fight or flight response where you get all amped up. So let's say you were riding your horse one time and you were going through the left corner of the arena. And at that very moment, a chicken jumped out of the rafters and landed like on your horse's head. Um, Believe it or not, that's actually happened to me. Now, what you will notice is every time you approach that corner, the horse gets a little nervous. That's what a trigger is. And so if you know there's ways to there's ways to work your horse through that trigger, and that's a whole big longer video that I'll be putting out. However, for the purposes of this video, just being aware of what a trigger is. So when you get to the barn and you drive in and you notice that your autonomic, your sympathetic nervous system is all riled up and your heart rate's high and your breathing rate is shallow and you're all irritable and all this, just take a moment while you're in your car, play a calm piece of music, do something, take a deep breath, a few deep breaths, get in the mindset that you want to be in when you walk into the barn so that you can be that rider that your horse needs. And I'm going to expand on this topic in future videos. So go to movelikearider.com for more info.